This is Toxik Fox. Welcome back to my channel. Today is day 23 or 24 of my 31 days of Halloween challenge. And we are currently waiting for the bus. So I thought we'd do this because this one's kind of a quick and easy one. I don't need any supplies for this. We're actually going to do a spooky get to know me question kind of video. So question number 1. What is your favorite spooky or Halloween horror song? Now, I don't know that I really have a favorite spooky Halloween song, but there will always be a soft spot in my heart for the Addams Family theme song, so I'm gonna go with that. Question number 2. What is something you would not want to run into in a dark forest or an abandoned building? No Wendigos, please. Please, no Wendigos. I can't with that shit. Just not doing it. Not doing it. Say no to Wendigos. Question number 3. Have you ever played with a Ouija board? Yes. Was it ever successful? No. Question number 4. What is your favorite horror monster or villain? I love Freddy, but I also love Chucky. So it's kind of a toss-up between Freddy and Chucky. Number 5. What is the creepiest thing to ever happen to you when you were alone? Probably it's a pretty constant thing, but it happens a lot, and that is things that I will notice things that are in one place and I will leave and nobody else has been in the area and they will be in another place, and that is a very constant thing around me. So that one's really creepy, really frustrating, and I think it's only that way because of how often it happens. Next question, would you spend the night in a haunted house? Fuck yes, I would. Send me to all the haunted houses. Let's do this shit. Are you superstitious? I'm not really like superstitious, like, oh, don't do that because this will happen. But I definitely do have a belief of paranormal. Do you see figures in your peripherals? All the fucking time. I see shadows that should not be there all the time. Which urban legend scares you the most? I was never really big into like urban legends, but I've also never been a fan of Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary, like, it's not that it terrifies me or scares me. I just, nope. Just nope. Just buckets of nope. Gore movies or thrillers? Give me thrillers. Gore movies are great, but I find if the special effects aren't done right, it really annoys me, so give me a good thriller to watch any day. Do you believe in multiple dimensions or multiple worlds? Do I 100% believe they confirmed to exist? No, but do I believe that it is a possibility that we have yet to fully discover? 100% yes. Yes. Science, bitch. Science. Next question. Have you ever made a potion of any sort? Yeah, I totally have. I've made potions as a child, and I went through a pretty darn witchy phase. Not entirely out of that, but I went through a pretty hardcore witchy phase for a while. There were potions involved. Do you get scared easily? Scared? No. Startled? Yes. I'm very easy to startle, but I don't really get, like, scared. Have you ever played Bloody Mary? No, because my brain is just nope when it comes to anything to do with Bloody Mary. Do you believe in demons and the devil? I do believe in demons. Not necessarily, like, the devil, but I believe in demons. They're out there. It's a thing. You're welcome to your own opinion, but I believe they exist. Next question. If you are home alone and hear footsteps, what do you do? Well, if the dog doesn't go crazy, I generally ignore it. But if I hear footsteps and the dog is also freaking out, I'm gonna get the baseball bat and we're gonna creep around the house, slightly terrified, until we figure out that there is confirmed nobody else in the house, and then it's just like, alright, creepy, but whatever. you're trapped in a scary movie, what movie do you choose? I really like large trucks to be done driving by. They don't belong here this early in the morning. One costume for the rest of your life for Halloween. What is it? That one's really hard. Does it have to be the same, like same costume, or can it just be like one costume? Because like if I could be a cheerleader but be a different type of cheerleader every year, I'll go with cheerleader, because like we've got slutty cheerleaders and zombie cheerleaders and devil cheerleaders and like all the different schools, and like yeah, we'll go with cheerleader. Bus ride is over. Back to questions. Alright, so the next one, would you hang out in a graveyard at night? Fuck yes, I would. I have hung out in graveyards at night. I find them really peaceful, and I actually really like graveyards to begin with. What is your zombie apocalypse weapon? Now see here, this one gets a little difficult, because I'm actually pretty good with bow and arrow. But I have developed a recent fondness for pistols. Mind you, at some point, ammo is going to get scarce, and I can fashion my own arrows. I don't have the knowledge or the stuff to make my own bullets. So as much as I'd love to have a pair of pistols on me for a zombie apocalypse, because like tap tap hooray, probably gonna go with bow and arrow, just because. Also, bing! and the dead. Would you rather go to a Halloween party or trick or treat? Now, there will be no Halloween parties this year, or at least there really shouldn't be, because of COVID. And I'm not sure what the trick or treating situation is, but my choice will always be trick or treating, because in fact, last year I went trick or treating. I don't care how old I am. I put in the effort to have a bomb-ass costume. I think that shows that I deserve some free fucking candy. So trick or treating. Also, seeing all the tiny humans running around in their costumes is adorable. What is your part in a horror movie? Like, you're gonna be the one that dies first, you're gonna be the serial killer, who are you gonna be? I'm probably gonna be the final chick, just because like I'm so skeptical of everything. And I'm always like, why the fuck are you doing that? You're gonna die. I'd like to think I'd be the final chick. I'd love to be the serial killer, but I'm really not serial killer material. What else we got here? Do you have to watch something happy or funny after you watch a horror movie in order to get to sleep? 98% of the time, no. But if it was a bad day to begin with, and then I decide to watch a horror movie, and like it's a really spooky one, like I've been well and truly startled and spooked, then yeah, I'll watch something happy. But generally I can just go to sleep and it's like whatever. When you are watching a scary movie, do you yell? Do you cover your eyes at the scary parts? Or do you fall asleep? I'm more of the yelling person. Like, I will yell at the screen and be like, why the fuck you doing that? What are you doing? Don't do that. I'm one of those people. I'm sorry, I'm one of those people. Are you the spooker or the one that gets spooked? I'm generally the one that gets spooked. And it's just because I startle so easily, and I'm not exactly the stealthiest person, because I like to make noise. So I'm not the one that spooks people. I am the spooked. What is your favorite scary book? I don't really know that I have a favorite scary book. I haven't read scary books in a very long time. As a child, like 10, 11, 12, I did collect Stephen King novels, because apparently my father thought that was appropriate reading material for me. So I mean, I'm a big fan of Stephen King's work, and I can't really pin down like one that I love the most. How old were you for your first horror movie? I don't know how old I was when I watched my first horror movie, because I don't really know what my first horror movie was. But the first scary horror movie that I remember very distinctly having watched and like having the shit scared out of me was Jeepers Creepers. Because I was sleeping over at my cousin's place. Would you guys fuck off with cars? It's like 7 a.m. I was at my cousin's place. We were having a sleepover. Her mom had rented Jeepers Creepers and watched it. We weren't supposed to watch it, but we snuck downstairs and we stole the VHS tape because it was VHS. It was that long ago. And we decided to watch Jeepers Creepers. Oh my God, terrified for the longest time. So like, I guess I'll count that because that's the first scary movie that I really remember my reaction to. I don't remember scary movies before that. Although, I don't know what fucking movie it is, but I have this vague recollection of watching a horror movie with my father as a child, and all I remember is like some kind of hotel or apartment building or something that was in real bad shape, and like the one floor was like a giant ass kitchen, which leads me to believe a hotel, and there were fucking toys that came to life and tried to murder you. And if it wasn't for the fact that I've recently watched all of the Chucky movies, I would say, oh yeah, toys come to life, yeah, dolls, yeah, it's Chucky. It's not one of the Chucky movies. I don't know what the fuck it is. Or if it was just my imagination. I don't honestly know. I do not know. I've crumpled my question list. Last question. Oh, no, 2 questions. We got 2 questions left. What is your Halloween costume this year? Well, this year, as you have seen, I'm gonna be Oogie Boogie. So that's gonna be really fun. And then last question, if you got to have a spooky pet, like cat, owl, like spooky pet, what are you gonna choose? I'm having a black cat. Sorry, it may be a little like, that's such an easy answer. I'm having a black cat. I love cats. Anyway, that is all of the questions for today. I'm getting to the loud part of the road on my last little bit of the journey to work today. But I hope you guys enjoyed learning some spooky stuff about me, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.